Who here would like to see Chip Roy out of office? My name is Dr. Kristin Hook. I am not a polished politician. I'm a scientist. Thank you. I heard the last few days, or a few days ago, we had another Latina scientist that was elected in Mexico, and I think we can do that here in Texas. I am here to bring sensible and responsible leadership to our Congress. I have a PhD in animal behavior, and I'm a former middle school science teacher, so I am well prepared to handle Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm running for office because we have people in office right now that are not interested in solving problems for us. They're not here to represent us. They only care about power. And we need leadership. We need representatives that have our backs, that look like us, that they don't care what we look like, who we love, who we pray to. They care about serving every single one of us as Texans. I do not come from a rich and powerful family. I grew up in a working class family in South Texas. And when I finished my PhD in 2016 and moved to the DC area right before the Trump administration took over to start a postdoc. I was horrified watching the Trump administration attack women, science, democracy, marginalized communities. And by the time the pandemic hit, I realized that I wasn't making the impact in the lab that I wanted to, and our country needed me. I've been a public servant since the pandemic in our federal government. I've spent the last 3 years at the Senate, in the US Senate, at the National Institutes of Health, and at the Government Accountability Office. I've spent the last 3 years making sure our government works for people, and that is exactly what I'm going to do here in Texas when I oust Chip Roy this fall. A lot of people think this is a district that is too hard to flip. But I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you, that is simply not true. We cannot cede territory to white supremacists. We cannot cede territory to Christian nationalists. We cannot cede territory to people who only care about power and not about the people. And this district is fired up. We are fired up, and we are pulling moderate Republicans to our camp because Chip Roy is too extreme for our district, he's too extreme for our state, and he's too extreme for our country. We deserve better. As a scientist, I'm trained to solve problems. I know how to solve problems, whether it's climate change, fixing our broken healthcare system, making sure our economy is fair and works for everyone. That's what I'm here to do. And it's going to be with the help of every single person in this room. So thank you to everybody here for everything that you do, all the organizing, every door you knock, every call you make, every dollar you give, because it matters. And please don't forget about candidates up and down the ballot. Even if they're running in what seem like red states, we've got this, red districts. We've got this, you guys. We've got this, and we will take Texas back. It's our home too. Have a great rest of the convention. Nice to meet you. Tu luchas, mi lucha.